What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. So, how to break out of perfectionism? Let's get right on into it. And today I got a guest in the background. My cat, she up there chilling. I'm just letting her do her thing. But we gonna get on into it without further ado. So, perfectionism, in my opinion, it stems from the thought of not being good enough. And in my opinion, I feel like perfectionism was created, or perfection was created, so that we have a distorted view of ourselves, so that we feel the need to always be accomplishing things, always reaching out for things in the world, always trying to change parts of ourselves to obtain a different version of ourselves, or reach perfection. And I feel like breaking out of perfection comes with the realization that there really is no such thing. Perfection is based upon perception. And with that said, it's always changing because we all have different perceptions. So, breaking out of perfection comes when you allow yourself that permission to simply just be who you are and let go of that pressure of feeling like you have to obtain certain things and change yourself to meet whatever standards you think are perfect. So that's first and foremost, realizing that perfection isn't real, and give yourself permission to just start showing up as you are. Now, the second thing I think is helpful when it comes to breaking out of perfection or perfectionism is releasing the need to judge yourself. Perfectionism usually comes about when we have that need to analyze ourselves. So when we release self-judgment and we release the need to judge the things that we do, the things we say, the things that we create, or how we express ourselves, or whatever the case may be, we accept ourselves. We tell ourselves that we love ourselves, and we begin to embrace who we are. And the same thing when it goes with comparison. When it comes to comparison, when we compare ourselves, we are telling ourselves that we're not good enough. And usually when we're comparing ourselves to other people, we're putting people up on pedestals. We're telling ourselves that this person is better than us, and we're trying to measure up, and we feel like we have to reach that standard that person is on, or whatever the case may be. So I think that breaking out of perfectionism also comes when you allow yourself to stop comparing yourself and judging yourself. And whenever you feel that urge to compare yourself come up, you remind yourself that that person is perfect as they are, and you are perfect as you are. Who you are is good enough. So that's number 2. Let go of self-judgment and the need to compare yourself. Now, the third thing I think is helpful when it comes to breaking out of perfectionism is doing your best and letting God do the rest. Universe, spirit, you fill in the blanks, whoever it is that you believe in. But however that saying goes, as that saying goes, do your best and let God do the rest. All we can do in life is simply our best. So do your best at whatever it is that you are trying to accomplish, or just in general. And then you won't feel the need to make any adjustments. Then you won't feel the need to change who you are and be quote unquote perfect, because you already put your best foot forward. You already gave it all you had to give. You already did your best. And that is all anybody can ask for. So I think that doing your best and simply just letting the universe to fill in the pieces, letting God to do whatever it is that you may feel or think is missing in the equation is all you can do, and that's going to help you to propel forward. That's going to help you to break out of that feeling that you have to be perfect, because you already gave it your best. Now, the fourth thing I think is helpful when it comes to breaking out of perfectionism is practicing just accepting what is. Perfectionism is a result of not being happy with what we currently have. When we focus on just being grateful, when we focus on the present moment, that is when we're not thinking in the future. That is when we're not thinking about making more of something than what already is. That is when we embrace ourselves and we allow life to just unfold. So I think that just embracing the now and practicing just accepting what is also a great way to break out of perfectionism, because perfectionism is thinking about the pieces that we are not, or whatever the case may be. Putting pressure on ourselves to obtain things and change things instead of just letting things be what they are. So that's number 4. Practice just accepting what is. Practice just being present. Practice gratitude. Practice being grateful for who you are and grateful for where you are, no matter what your circumstances are. Practice accepting the now. And last but not least, another way to break out of perfectionism, or thing that can help you, is to simply just be proud of yourself and celebrate where you are in life. Whatever steps you may take, even if you just take a baby step, it's still a step. It doesn't matter if it's a big step or a small step. Whatever step you take is great. Every step counts. I think that when we start appreciating who we are, when you start appreciating who you are and celebrating every step of your journey, the more you will feel good about yourself. The more you will be proud to, simply just be yourself. And the less you will feel the need to be perfect, the less you will feel those thoughts that, may torture your mind to change. And the less you will feel the need to look down on yourself or feel bad about yourself. So that is the last tip, to celebrate yourself. Whatever step you take, even if you take a step backward, that still counts, because you can celebrate the fact that there's better up ahead. Whenever we take a step back, or whenever the universe may push us a step back, it's because something better is on its way. So that is the last thing I think is helpful to break out of perfectionism, when you start celebrating who you are and being proud of yourself and giving yourself credit for every step that you take on your journey. So with that said, I hope that this video was helpful today. If in fact it was, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment in the comment section, and let me know what your thoughts are. I appreciate you all tuning in and supporting this channel as always, and I'll catch you in the next video.